Somebody to respond. What is marketing?
A process of it's a process of improving selling of products and services.
Process of improving by maybe letting people know that you have a certain product and you are selling it out. Is that true?
Yes, it's like advertising.
It's like advertising. So marketing in short is letting people know. You want people to know what you are doing. You want people to know your business. You want people to know what services you can offer. Like for example, you people are electrical engineers. When you market yourself, you go somewhere, you tell somebody that I'm an electrical engineer by profession. I have this qualification and I can do this. And sometimes you even offer to do things free so that people can actually know that you know how to do it. So that when next time they call you for the services, you'll now be able to charge or to give them a cost of your services. So let us mute our mics. Good. So marketing is what you say and how you say it and when you want to explain and how your product is and why people should buy it. So it is marketing is just like what you say. What do I say about myself or about my product? How do I want to say it and when do I say it and who do I tell and how do I explain what my product is? So marketing to many business persons is simply the selling at large scale. So the reality is that marketing sits at the intersection between the business and the customer, the great arbiter of the self-interest and the business and the needs of the buyer. So some people normally when they start a business, somebody says that I like maybe somebody wants to start a cloth or a boutique. In the boutique because you like a certain type of clothes or a certain make of clothes. So you tend even to even bring the whole of it without even knowing what your customer needs. So marketing, partly marketing is also knowing what your customer needs. You cannot just market what you like yourself because you already know it. So after getting to the market and knowing what the customer needs, then you need to market. You have to make people know that actually I'm selling this. So at the fundamental level, marketing is the process of undertaking your customers and building and maintaining relationship with them. Marketing is the key to an organization's success, regardless of its size. There are several types of subtypes of marketing, digital and offline. You should determine and pursue the ones that work best for you. So marketing and sales teams need to have an unified approach. Automation helps them work towards the same goals. So what is really this marketing? Some people don't even understand it. So there was a minding on my own business, resting after completion of the amazing content or marketing strategy workshop for client, and someone asked about an opinion on on the difference between marketing and branding. So is there really a difference? Then I was to read this cartoon that defines marketing as I am a great lover versus a branding which shows the customer saying I understand you, you are a great lover. So marketing, as I have already explained, is it is not the same as branding. It is not the same as branding, and we are going to look in details exactly what that means. Then look at this. One of the marketing, somebody is saying that I'm a great lover of this. And then the one, trust me, he is a great lover. You see, it is emphasis being put. Another one saying, I'm a great lover. I'm a great lover of such a certain product, and I love that product. So when you keep, when somebody keeps telling you that, or when you keep telling people that, then you are telling people about the product. This then those are stories that I'll give you to read, and then Okay. The marketing is a conversation. In college, it's learned that marketing is a conversation. Marketing is a conversation that starts between two people who don't know each other well. So great conversations lead to understanding needs, great insights like this leads to amazing products delivered through engaging customer experience. So when I meet someone I don't know, I ask them questions. I get to know them. Then I try to understand their dreams and problems and needs. I do not say about myself unless there is a genuine interest from the other people to learn about me as well. But this only comes from the true, authentic empathy. I have actually to care. So that is a marketer. A marketer is somebody who will always want to know the people's needs. A marketer is somebody who will always want to know the desires of people. And you also don't speak out yourself much that people can know more about you, maybe your weakness. But unless they demand, then you talk. So a marketer is somebody who reveals less about themselves, but they always want to know about people and solve their problem. So this conversation continues as we get to know each other better, human relations. So the brands who continue into deeper are the ones who seem to care more about the other person and what they do about their businesses. So marketing requires empathy. What is empathy? But how do you explain the power that is the importance of empathy to executives who don't have any? How do you explain empathy when business only want to sell and promote and hang their logos and stadiums and golfers hats? Now you have to show them that a society we tune to ads, now the promotions, the ego-driven marketing tactics, promotion and propaganda don't work in today's world. So the marketing in the today's world is a bit different but they tune into content, the brands that help. So is marketing broken? No. Yeah, no, marketing is broken, and then okay, these are just stories or things that are going to give us the background of marketing. Some of them I'll not read them through, but I'll go straight to specific points. Now, what is branding? Branding is something that exists in the mind of your customer. Ads don't change the perception of the brand. That branding is the judgment, a sentiment, or a feeling that is created by the sum of the interactions I have with a company. So, for example, let us put into consideration a company like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola have their brand, and there are companies that have come into to manufacture or produce juices or brands like the one Coca-Cola produces. But Coca-Cola's brand, people normally know. Even a child being born today will know that Coca-Cola is a beverage and it is the best in the market. So that is now what is called branding. It is what the customers knows, what is exists in the mindset of the customer. So that is why we say marketing is not branding. So only experiences change the perception of the brand in mind of the customer. So at least you unmute your mic so that we have a short discussion here before we proceed. Yes, let us take an example of maybe the phone industry and the brands. Now, Edgar, tell us the brand that you like most in smartphones.
Samsung.
Samsung. Why? Why?
They're just the best.
Okay, you say, is it they are the best from experience or the best from maybe what we hear people say or the best from their marketing tactics?
From experience.
From experience. Peter?
Yes.
Which brand of phones do you like?
I like techno.
You like techno. Is it from experience?
Yes, and from what people say about it.
From also what people say. What if I
Yeah.
try to change your mind and maybe tell you that I want you now to start liking Oppo?
Yes,
Will
it
you?
will depend. It will depend on how you will say about its features.
Okay, it will depend on what I tell you about the features.
Yes.
And now, by the way, is the cost of a product, or maybe something like now, say we have said a phone, is the cost normally something that can affect your decision in buying something? The cost of something,
Yes.
or no, you never mind, provided you get the right brand, you're okay. Even if it is 3 times what is in the market, you can just buy.
It matters.
Huh?
It matters with how much you have in your pocket.
You said you love techno. So what if I have a phone that has come, maybe a new brand has come, and I'm selling it half the price of the techno phone that you love, and they have same features and they can do the same thing? Will you still stick on techno?
No, I'll come for that one, for the cheaper one.
Oh, so price is also a factor.
Yes.
Good. Somebody say something else about brand. What now, when we come to another brand, can you give an example of another brand of something that maybe customers normally know, just even from, you just know by default? You people don't have things. You never buy things from the market.
We have. Never.
You have ever bought things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let us proceed. Let us proceed. Mute your mics again. So branding, we have said that branding is something that is on the customers. It is something that exists in the customer's mind, and this perception, we have said, the only experiences changes the perception of the brand and the mind. For example, if you love techno, or you love Samsung as your phone, and then you come and realize that these days the current generation of phones that is being generated from the Samsung company or from the techno company, the battery does not last for long, or they get spoiled very fast, or they don't have, maybe they have network problems. I know that is experience. Maybe you bought a phone at a very expensive phone, and it cannot, the battery cannot last even for 2 hours. Then you feel like I don't think if my money is worth this. And then that is now experience. The only thing that can change a perception of branding is the experience. That is means experience. That is, the brand must deliver amazing customer experiences. Now, not just in the products we sell and how we will deliver features, but in the way that we behave as companies. So in the way in the way your employees treat me, and in the sum of total experiences, that is, even the way employees handle people, even the way the way they present themselves, that is, it brings about a challenge. Now, marketing versus branding. Now, marketing can impact the brand in a positive or a negative way. Marketing can help create a positive brand experience by having a positive, helpful, and empathetic conversation with customers. Marketers can hurt brands as well. Now, how? When they interpret our when they interrupt our TV shows and web experiences by showing ads of men with pretty girls on one arm and the other, and their product in the other arm. So these are sometimes you are marketing your product, but you are using the wrong method of marketing. So you realize that people get pissed off and they don't even want to buy your brand, even if they love the brand. So we have said marketing is a two-way thing. It can either give a positive impact or a negative impact. Now, marketing helps build brands through great experiences. So in the perfect world, marketing supports building strong brands. Great brands do great marketing. So they act as teachers, as their audiences. They deliver amazing products. They treat their employees with respect. They act like concerned global citizens. So they help build the brand. Now, like for example, our university also has the marketing strategy. So we have to make sure that anything that goes out must be there to build the brand. So anytime that you have a company or you have a product that you are taking out to the market, you have to make sure that that brand, the marketing maintains the brand. It does not distract or it does not become a bother. Sometimes too much marketing becomes a bother, and people feel like, oh, we have already known about this. Why do they keep reminding us? So that is now the side effect of marketing. Now, what about this advertising? Advertising is great for brands who can afford. So you see here, sometimes advertising is not marketing. So marketing, there has to be a conversation. Advertising is great for brands who can afford and interrupt the content we want to consume. So, and I appreciate some ads that tell a great story or are very clever and open about interrupting the content with something emotional or funny, but honestly, don't ever remember the brand behind them. So that is advertising. Advertising is, advertising. It's all about making billboards, making you can advertise even in televisions, in radios, and everywhere. So the types of marketing. What are the types of marketing that we have? For those who think that marketing is the same thing as advertising, nothing could be further from truth. So advertising can certainly be one small part of marketing plan, but it's only a piece of the puzzle. Indeed, it's possible to work from marketing strategy that does not utilize advertising at all. So I've already told you earlier that marketing is not advertising. So it can be advertising can just be part of marketing, but it cannot be categorized as the whole marketing. So sometimes you'll get now like the current businesses that we have, you get somebody who has gotten into now like there's one that is very common, the digital marketing, the digital, is it digital farming? Those people have their products and they post them there, and their price they can be able to sell their products from home, but on even in Facebook you can get them everywhere. So that is now digital market. You are advertising, you're telling people about what you have. So most marketing can roughly into offline and online or digital or online or digital methods. So offline marketing consists of traditional, that is advertising in print, radio. Most businesses will use a combination of online and offline marketing methods. However, these days, the balance is shifting more towards the online marketing. Now, this is because consumers are increasingly spending more time online, and digital marketing offers various advantages in terms of speed, efficiency, and even the time that it takes. So, marketing is a very important thing. And then we have talked about the online and the offline. The offline are the television. They don't need somebody to be online to be able to see that. But the online marketing is the most common. The currently this world, as the world is now changing to digital world, so every marketer wants to go online. Anytime you're reading something small, an advert pops up. Anytime you're doing something small, an advert pops up. So that is marketing. And that is what is happening in the marketing world. Okay. So we are talking about the types of marketing. So we have content marketing, that is one of it. Content marketing means publishing content in different forms to build the brand awareness and nurture relationships with customers. So the content marketing is usually thought of as a type of digital marketing, but it can also take place offline. Examples of content marketing include blogs, posts, or social media. And then there's another one which is called the search engine optimization, commonly known as the SEO. This is the process of optimizing the content on your website to make it more visible to search engines and attract more traffic. Another one is the search engine marketing, now also known as the pay per click, which with the type of marketing business pay to have a link to their site placed in a prominent position on search of engine results. Then another one is called the social media marketing, using the social networks like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to build relationship with existing customers and reach out a wider audience. Another one is the email marketing, that is sending regular email communications to users who have signed into your list to build the relationship and drive sales. Another one is retargeting marketing, that is contact existing or potential customers after they have already had an interaction with your brand, or to get them to come back to convert into sale. Sometimes maybe somebody just came into contact with the brand. This one is mostly done maybe in exhibitions, conferences. Somebody displays the brand, and then you sign there, you write your email, you look at the item or the product, and then you are interested with it. And then the company owners will now sometimes meet you and talk to you, so that you can be able to buy now the product. So the elements of successful digital marketing strategy, we can see that. So the number one is an engaging website. You have to have an engaging website. An engaging website is a website that is normally on and is easily accessible. Another one is the search engine optimization. You make sure that you pay for all the requirements so that you can have that. The content marketing, and then you go to email marketing, social media marketing, and the pay per click marketing. So all these put together now bring about a successful digital marketing strategy. Now, what are the differences between marketing and sales? We also want to know the differences between marketing and sales. Sales and marketing are closely linked, but they cover very distinct activities in your business. So sales teams doesn't have any say in what the product or who buys it. They simply take leads and convince them to buy. Employees working in sales must build close relationship with their customers, and they need intelligence for marketing in order to do this. So marketing team provides these leads by informing potential customers about the brand and the product. They also use customer feedback and intelligence to decide what product to produce in the future, or how to change the existing product so they meet the customer's needs. So that is now the sales. Sales is now being able now to sell. That is meaning you are exchanging your product with money. So with marketing, somebody will look at the product, will talk to you, but might not sell. But now when it ends in sales, then it means that you're getting money back for your product. And then understanding your customer is another thing. Now in marketing, knowing your customer is key. In fact, some marketers go so far as saying that marketing is essentially the process of understanding your customers. Then marketing should start right at the beginning of the business journey, before your brand even takes form. So this initial marketing involves research and learning more about the customers in order to develop the product. Okay. Marketing mix and the digital age. Marketing mix, also known as the 4 P's of marketing, are considered to be the foundation of your marketing plan. So they represent the main decisions you will have to make when marketing your products or services. So product, what will your product or service actually be, and how does it meet the needs? Pricing, what price, then the place, and then the promotion. These are the 4 P's. You have to know the product, the price, the place, and the promotion. And then we also have the digital marketing mix, which is also the product, the price, the place, and promotion. They all talk about the product, that is what will your product or service actually be. And then the pricing, what price will you get it? And then the place, how do you deliver the product? And then the promotion, what marketing methods do you need? So optimization of your of the marketing, that is the effective marketing strategy. What are it has the following key points. We have to identify your goals, and then in identifying your goals, you ask yourself, what do you want your business to achieve, and in short term or in the long term. And then marketing search and identify your customer. You have to look for your customer and know who your customers are, and then those will be your target market. And then the competitor analysis, you have to know who you are competing with. That is, what are your competitors doing in terms of marketing? What products are they selling, and how are they interacting with other customers, with their customers? And then identify your unique selling or proportions. Like, now, what are you doing that makes a better choice than your competitors? And then choose your marketing channels. Now you choose the marketing channels. Like, now the most business opt for a blend of online and offline strategies. Again, this comes down to understanding your audience. Where do they spend their strategies? Kasheru, you say I'm too fast. Are you sure? Okay, let me repeat the previous slide. Now, I was talking about this. These are the basics, or some of the things that the strategies, the effective marketing strategies. These are the strategies, meaning these are the strategies that you need to put in place. That is, you identify your goals. You ask yourself, what do I want to get from this market? What do I want to sell? How many sales do I need to make? Maybe in a month, in a day, in a year. And then the next thing is the market research. Before you start selling, you have to do market research and identify your customers. By identifying your customer, you ask yourself, if my product is phones, who are my target customers? If I want to sell smartphones, who are the people who are likely to buy them? And then I target myself and locate myself in that specific market. And then we have competitor analysis. Then identify your unique selling positions, and then choose your marketing channels. I think that one is okay. Then the stages of marketing. What are the stages of marketing? Then we have the companies must go through the multiple stages of marketing to ensure their products or services are ready for selling. Number one is identification. Now, marketing starts when you develop an idea for a product or service. Before launching a product or service, you must decide what you are selling, then how many options are available, and how it will be packaged. Then another one is research and testing. You have to research and test. Now, before you can take your idea to public, you should perform the research. Then advertising. Now, advertising, that is the information you gather in the research, will help you to define your marketing strategy. Then selling, determine where and how you plan to sell your customers. Then the balance. Now, the 4 P's of modeling of marketing. We have to know how do we balance the marketing strategies. Now, the 4 P's, we say the 4 P's are the product, the price, the promotion, and place. With price, we say the price. How am I pricing? If my product, if my cost of production, you remember we talked about the cost of production. If my cost of production is, let me say, for one product is 200 shillings. If I sell it 300 shillings, it's okay, because I shall have gotten the profit. Don't be too low or too high. So that is now considering the price. Considering the product, now the product procedures have in place to ensure that your product is ready for selling. That is, your product or service should fill the gap in the market. That is, meet the needs of customers and stand out from the competitors. If you want to maybe start an electrical installation shop or electronic shop, you have to make sure that these services that you are going to offer, they are going to meet the market demands, and they are going to serve the purpose that they are supposed to serve. And then is price. I've already talked about the price. Then promotion, the information you give to customers through targeted advertising to generate interest in the product. That is, promotion usually have one of two purposes. That is, generate the needs leads or initiate actual purchases. And then we have the place. Now refer to where the product is sold. So all distribution decisions are part of your overall marketing processes. So types of advertising. What are the types of advertising? We have so many types of advertising. There are many kinds of advertising that you'll use to promote your business. You can teach your customers about the product by general sales. You can print, you can use radio, you can use television, you can use campaigns. Are types of advertising as are direct mails, email, internet marketing, and so many others. You can even use your website to advertise. So companies also use a referral marketing where satisfied customers refer others. So the rise of social media platforms are increased, and the importance of the social media marketing, including the social media influencers. So the marketing life cycle, advertising and promotion is only one component of the marketing plan. And then the essential components of marketing, they are the product concept, the selling concept, the marketing concept, and the social marketing concept. Now it might be you might be wondering what each of these which entails, and before you get to get it, and then these marketing concepts should be known in details, and it might find that some strong examples and trends uses through the history. So 5 marketing concepts are described. Now we are describing the concept. We have the product concept. So product concept is most operations oriented than one of the other marketing concept on the list. So it speaks to the human truth that we prefer products that are already available and inexpensive. This concept was found during the production era of early capitalism. That is now the product concept. That is the problem with the concept is that the business ran the danger of not creating quality products and might have consumer service problems with impersonal production. So sometimes when you concentrate on the concept, you might not produce the best product. It's so much about the production and the business output, but focuses more on the consumer. Now, the potential customers favor the products that offer quality, performance, and innovation features. So this marketing concept, now we are in marketing concept, believes in the potential customers and how their brand loyalty is closely tied to the opinions of the products. So the quality of those products and benefits they get from the product and the business they invest in. So that is the product concept. Now the selling concept. The selling concept you think of now. I'm marketing so that I can sell. So the selling concept is a bread and butter of marketing efforts, as it believes that people will not buy enough of the business product, so businesses need to persuade them to do so. So of course, it's today's marketing. We know that selling is not the way to fully marketing success. So we more so find this marketing concept popular in the days where there was aggressive advertising to promote people to buy bonds and different products. So in the selling concept, you put the selling in mind, that is the selling of your product in mind, and then you make sure that you persuade people to buy more and more and more. Then the marketing concept. The marketing concept is a concept of the competition. Now, it is the marketing concept that believes that the success of a business depends on marketing efforts and they deliver better value proportion than its competitors. So this concept focuses on the needs and wants of target marketing as well as delivering value better than its competitors. Now, through marketing, it's your goal to be the preferred option compared to the competitors. So social marketing concepts, social marketing concepts is the most progressive and modern day applicable marketing mindset.
Hello. Cheru. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, somebody was trying to call me, so it had to disconnect. So we proceed. We have now this concept where you look at the society, the consumers, and then the company profits. So you balance in between them. That is the human welfare. You ask yourself, whatever I'm selling, do I just focus on the cash that I'm getting, or I want to care about my customers? So if you want to care about your customer, then you will care about the society's welfare. So that is now the society marketing concept that we had talked about. Now about even these things now, the foods that maybe are sold to the market, you ask yourself, am I giving the best quality of the products that I'm giving out? So up to that, we're done with the introduction to marketing. So we are going to go to the next slide, which is talking about the significance of marketing. So the significance of marketing is now we want to ask ourselves, what are the importance of marketing? Why do we need to market? Is marketing important in the today's business? So before we can get into the marketing significance, so we're going to break again for the next 40, I think 40 minutes, yeah, 40 minutes, so that we can do a discussion. So we'll be back here at exactly 4, is it 4:09? Is it 4:09? Is it 4:09 or 4? Let us meet at 4. Let us meet at exactly 4 and finish about the significance of marketing. So I want us now to go back, as usual, to our discussion and say something, and maybe somebody who has a question before we can break, or if you have a question that has to be discussed, we can post our questions there so that we can discuss. Any idea, any question? Yes, Bashir. Yes?
Yes.
Anything you want to say?
No.
Yes. Okay, if there's a no comment, let us go for the discussion. I want to meet people there for the next 40 minutes, and then we come back and finish. And I start recording. So the importance of marketing. We have talked what is marketing. We have differentiated the difference between marketing and advertising. We have so talked what is branding. Now we want to ask ourselves, what do you think is the importance of marketing? Sorry. Can a business do without marketing? Is it possible that a business does without marketing? Now, importance of marketing for business, consumers, and the society. There are normally 3 kinds of people that are targeted when we are talking about marketing. We talk about the business, we talk about the consumer, and we talk about the society. So marketing is just not selling. Marketing is neither just a business function. Marketing is a lot more complex than selling and just being a business function. So in a path-breaking article, marketing is everything. Regimes like Mark Kennan has just stated that marketing today is not a function. It is a way of doing business. So marketing is not a new ad campaign or in the month's promotion. No, it is a job, not to fool the customers, not to falsify the company's image. It is to integrate the consumer into the design of the product, to design a systematic process for interaction that will create substance in the relationship. So marketing is all about creating a relationship between a customer and the seller. It is creating a relationship. When you market, it means you are informing the buyers or the customers that this is what I have. Or if there's no any addition of something, like now you saw when the latest addition, the latest advancement in marketing is the menengai. The menengai people used to produce. They didn't used to produce maybe the oil or what, but this time they're producing oil. They're producing even lotions. They're producing. They have so many new products. So that is an addition. When you have a new product, in adding a new product into your product, you have to market. So in fact, business starts and ends with marketing. So we need to be marketing oriented in all time to succeed and sustain it in the business for a long time. So the aim of marketing is to make sales superficial. The aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer so well that the product or service fits him and sells itself. So ideally, marketing should result in the customer who is ready to buy. All that should be needed, and then it makes the product or service available. So marketing is talking about making the customer or preparing the customer's willingness to buy, or making the customer understand why he or she actually needs to buy that product. So what is the importance of marketing to the business? So importance of marketing to the business, customers as well as the society. So it is evident from the following points that number one, marketing helps the business to keep pace. That is to remain in its position in the market with the changing tastes, fashion, and preferences of the customers. So it works out primarily because ascertaining consumer needs and wants is regular phenomenon, and improvement of existing products and introduction of new products is a continuous process. So it makes sure that the business remains at its place and it continues producing that. So if you don't market, you'll not sell your products. And if you don't sell your products, it means you cannot produce more. So you have to keep marketing yourself. Then marketing thus contributes to providing better products and services to the customers, and thereby helps them improving the standards of living. So the second step on marketing, what is the second importance of marketing? Marketing plays an important role in the development of the economy. Various factors, functions, and sub-functions of marketing like advertising, personal selling, packaging, transportation, etc. generate employment of large number of people. Another impact of marketing to the business. What does marketing to the business? Marketing helps the business in increasing its sales, the volume. It generates revenue in ensuring its success in the long run. Marketing also helps the business in meeting the competition most effectively. You realize that if you don't market, somebody else will do a market. Maybe your competitors, they'll do the marketing, and then they'll sell the products, and you'll not do any sales. So it makes the business meet the competition most effectively. So what about marketing promotes also the product awareness to the public. Sometimes forgotten by the clients. Like for example, there are so many things that we can do in marketing. When you look at the television, all the time there is a product that is marketed, all the way from diapers to even cooking oil to even soap to even toilet paper. So all these things are marketed. Everybody wants the products to get sold. So marketing builds a company's reputation in order to conquer the general market. So marketing aims to create the brand, which helps the name and recognition of the product recall. So like some of you told me that they like a brand like Samsung. So Samsung, you realize that to some extent, they are not doing the public marketing like, let's say, in TV and what. You realize that Oppo can be doing that marketing. But then in the background, they are also doing the marketing, the product, even in the online. Maybe they're using the digital marketing. Now, what is the importance of marketing to customers? Now, we have already talked about the importance of marketing to the business. Now, what is the importance of marketing to customers? What does it help us with? Now, marketing promotes product awareness to the public. Sometimes there is a product that you might be looking for a long time and you are not aware of it. So marketing creates awareness. It is a win-win situation for both customers and the company. So with the help of the marketing product, service awareness is generated among people, thus making them capable of identifying their needs and satisfy them. That is a very important point, that marketing is a win-win situation. It makes the customers aware. At the same time, it enables the company to sell the product. So by the process, the new product development marketing managers, they identify the need of their customers, thereby finding the ways to create them. And that is where now innovators come in. Innovators are people who come up with new products. So when an innovator comes up in a new product, he gets into marketing. And by getting into marketing, now he turns to be an entrepreneur. So he changes from being an innovator to an entrepreneur. So this is a very important concept. With the help of marketing, different products and consumer can compare the competitors' products and buy the best one among the available choices. So by the way of promotion activities conducted by marketers, consumers get extra benefits for buying the products. So with the development of various new marketing concepts like customer relations marketing, that is the CRM, so the customers get the benefits since companies have now realized the importance of existing customers. So the customers get the advantage of being suited and being informed any new advancement of their products all the time. Another importance of marketing is now marketing to the society. What is the importance of marketing to the society? Due to various marketing activities like advertising, personal selling, packaging, transportation, etc., a large number of employment opportunities are generated. So the society gets employment. Like now, we have people who are doing sales and marketing. In fact, sales and marketing currently is now a course that somebody can even do to the bachelor's level. So it creates job opportunities to people, even to youth, those who are doing sales. Sales and marketing is a job that is done with across all the products. You can, straight away from the telecommunication industry, selling of the credit, selling of the lines, the SIM cards, going to even the products like even the utensils at home, the sufurias, the hot pots and what thermoses, and even the electrical components like now the bulbs, the types, the solars, the what, all those undergo through marketing. And by getting involved into that, so you have to employ people to be able to undertake that process. So by employing those people, then you are creating employment to the society. So marketing helps to increase the national income by increasing the sales volume, thus generating the revenue. Now, importance of marketing in a developing economy. Why is it important to market in a developing economy, especially like ours? Now, the importance of marketing is in a developing economy has been emphasized by many authorities in recent times. So a group of noticeable exporters like now the Institute of Marketing have referred to the comprehensively marketing would make the producers capable of producing marketable products by providing them with standards, with quality demands, and with specification of products. So it would make the product capable of being brought to markets instead of perishing on the way. So you can see that it helps, it assists in even bringing the product to be used instead of it getting useless in the process of processing the product. So in an economy that is striving to break an age-old bondage of man misery wants a distinction. Now, marketing is a catalyst of transformation of landed resources into actual resources. So it helps move or transform the country or the economy of a nation that is striving to excel. Now, important contribution of marketing to developing economy may be analyzed more as now economic growth. It brings about economic growth. That is, the country's economic growth may be interpreted as long as the rise in capacity to supply increasingly diverse economic goods to its population. So it is so this growing capacity based on the advancing technology and the institution and ideology adjustments and its demand. So marketing plays a vital role in the direction through fuller and fruitful utilization of the resources. So its contributions are now to the economy are through better procurement, raw materials, machinery, and other inputs are being processed, and then through better product planning and guiding production along the useful channels, and through widening of the materials or products by means of identification of consumer and as a containment of their needs and preferences. So the higher standards of living, it's another importance or the impact of marketing. It brings about the higher standards of living. So when you market, it means there will be a lot of sales, and when there are a lot of sales, so it means that there'll be a higher standards of living. People will live good because they will be having good prices, they'll be having good products in the market, and they'll also be having employment. Another importance of marketing is the agricultural development and farm productivity. So in many developing countries, agriculture still occupies a high degree of importance, and the nation's economic development is closely tied to agricultural development. So low farm productivity in these nations is often explained by factors such as inefficient methods of irrigation, lack of mechanization in farming, inadequate supply, and so many other things. And then scientific marketing can promote rural development in many ways, such as enabling farmers to sell their products at fair prices, bringing to their door at reasonable prices agricultural inputs like good seeds, fertilizers, then facilitating their movement by supplying at moderate prices, means the transport like suitors, etc. So that is now the efficiency. It brings about efficiency also. Marketing turns a static, that is sales-resistant economy into an interactive, self-propelling system. It converts latent desire into effective demand. That is the efficiency of marketing. Now, another importance of marketing is mass consumption and economies of production. It brings about mass consumption in that marketing process is a critical element in efficiency, utilizing production resulting from economic growth, a balance between higher production and higher consumption. So the mass production depends on the mass consumption. So mass consumption is the key of economic development. Another thing is employment that we have talked about. Another important contribution which marketing makes is that it helps in the sustaining and improving the employment opportunities. This is the thrust area of the developing economy, because when the country advances economically, it takes more people to distribute the goods. And then another thing is, according to an estimate of 40%, export promotion. When we produce so many things, we are able to export them, and we can. The export promotion is one area of industrial activity where the government should try to attain the lowest form of bureaucracy. Now, but enforce the strictest form of quality control on products, leaving the nation's shares. Tourism. Marketing also brings tourism. Tourism is a marketable commodity and effectively managed, and it produces the foreign exchange crucial to the developing economy. So tourism is very important to the developing economy because it brings about change. All these facilities sense the international empathy of the problems of the developing economy. So it provides countless entrepreneurial opportunities in an capable of an indigenous ways, and it often offers a unique marketing vehicle to test the exportability of the variety of indigenous customer products. So education and manpower planning. What about it? So it's another area of development where marketing concepts and techniques could have considered impact in meeting the nation's manpower needs. So entrepreneurial growth. Non-entrepreneur, non-development, it is the ability to convert available economic resources and technology into commercial profitable ventures that distinguish an entrepreneur. So by nature, an entrepreneur is neither a technician nor a financier, but is considered as an innovator. I had already talked about this. An entrepreneur, for you to become an entrepreneur, you have to be an innovator. An innovator is somebody who looks at the opportunity in the market. You look at all the gaps, the problems that people have in the community, and then try to solve the problems. When you try to solve the problem, it means you become an innovator. And then after innovating that thing, then you become an entrepreneur. You turn that opportunity into money and you earn money. So that is an entrepreneur. So importance of marketing in the society, individuals, and business firms. So we still have a long way to go. So the society, individuals, and business firms, that is, marketing is recognized as the most important and significant activity in our society. Production and marketing are the two pillars of efficient economy. Now, rather, production and consumption are the two wheels of the economy, which are linked with by the powerful belt of marketing. So, importance of marketing to the society. What is the importance of marketing to the society? Marketing helps to achieve, maintain, and raise the standard of living and quality of life in the society. That is the importance of marketing to the society. It helps to achieve, maintain, and raise the standard of living. That is by offering job opportunities, then the standard of living raises, as we had talked about. Satisfaction of human wants. Marketing leads to satisfaction of human wants by maintaining a steady supply of goods and services to consumers. And then marketing increases employment opportunities. Like marketing process increases employment opportunities, just as every industry provides employment opportunities to thousands of skilled and unskilled laborers. This is just a repetition of the points that we had talked about. Marketing helps increase national income. Marketing helps maintain economic stability. We have already explained that. Marketing is a connecting link between the consumer and the producer, that is now the company or the supplier. Marketing helps in creation of utilities. Now let me explain this. Marketing is an economic activity that creates possession, place, time, and information utilities. That is, exchange creates an ownership and possession utilities. Transport creates a place utility. The storage creates time utility, and the promotional activities create information utility. So marketing also brings about or creates the utility. Importance of marketing to individual, that is the business firm. That is, marketing creates a revenue to farms. It brings money to farms. That is, profit is core in which the whole step structure of business is built. So business marketing alone generates a revenue or income at an enterprise. So functions of marketing develop and widen the markets when the markets when markets are widened, sales increase, and thus profit of the farm also increase. Another thing is marketing acts as the basis of marketing decisions. So marketing helps in top management to manage innovations and changes. That one you'll read. The importance of marketing to society and individual business enterprise. We have gone through that. So benefits to the society. This is just what we have done. So all these notes are explanation, creation of utilities, economic benefits, individual business enterprise, revenue earning, that is now the employment and maybe the profits. Now information for decision, and then management and innovation change. So that is marketing. Now following the importance of marketing, that is the vital contribution of marketing to farm and the society. All these things are just the same that we have been going through. Importance to the farm. Importance to the farm is the same as the importance of marketing to the business or to the company. So those are the significances of marketing that we have. Up to that point, I would like to hear questions, because all these notes are all about what we have discussed. Can I hear people ask questions before we can finish? About marketing? Any question, anything you didn't understand, so that we can explain here? Yes, Gasheru, say something.
I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yes.
Who has a question, Peter?
Madam, let me ask, when it comes to paper, wakiuliza swali ya marketing importance, will they specify like the importance of marketing in the society, or watauliza to general importance of marketing?
Sometimes they can specify, and sometimes they can be open. It can be open-ended question. Ni wewe utaamua tu useme there's an importance to the society, there's an importance to the business itself. So they can be strict, they can restrict, or itegemea ati ni nini, ina depend mwenye ameset question kila alikuwa anataka, but you need to know all of them.
Okay.
Sawa. Unajua next questions pia wanakuanga very tricky. Wanaweza kukuuliza a direct question yenye wanauliza hiyo the importance to the society, but they ask it in a funny way that you not even sometimes not be able to even know that that is what they're asking. So it needs a lot of keenness and interpretation skills. So
Yes.
any other question again? Edgar and Salad have muted. They don't want to come back ama wawako.
Tuko.
Then ask a question.
So Adam, kama kuna swali yenye nani aliweka?
Ya Salad. Hebu isome tena.
Ilikuwa inasema about knowing the behavior of the importance of understanding the behavior of the customer
in marketing.
What
is the importance of understanding the behavior of the customer? And that is now it is going to lead us to even the next topic of the sales, the product, the chains of distribution and sales and distribution. So why is it good to know the behavior of the customer? Sometimes we say that a customer behavior is affected by so many things. So one of the things that affects the customer behavior or the customer's willingness to buy is, number one, we have the age, we have maybe the traditions, we have peer influence, we have so many things that can affect. We have the cost, that is the price, we have the environment or the location, or we even have the quality. Those are the things. So it is important for a supplier or a company to understand the behavior of the customer. Maybe like, for example, let me take for instance the university students. If they are your target customers, I want to sell to, I want my target customers to be university students. I have to understand how do they behave. They are people who are normally influenced or affected by peer influence. Labda rafiki yako akisema mimi ninapenda hii, hata wewe utapenda hiyo because rafiki yako anasema. That is peer influence. They like things that are glittering, they like things that are on the spot. So you have to know the behavior so that you will be able to meet. And we said that it is good to understand the customer's needs if you want to sell. If actually you cannot meet the customer's needs, then you are not in business. So it is very important as a marketer to understand what the customer needs. And by understanding what the customer needs, that is what you are doing is you are understanding the behavior so that you can be able to know where to position your market. And you remember the 4 P's: the product, the price, the promotion, and the place. You have to know the place where to locate your business, the type of product that fits that type of customers, the price. Do they buy depending on the price limit? You have to consider that. And even the promotion. Do they need promotion to buy your product, or they can just buy? It depends with the type of product you are selling. Is that question answered?
Yeah.
Yes. Something else. I need some questions. Ama mko tu sawa? Hii topic iko rahisi sana.
The remaining part utuachie sio yenyewe tusome. Part imebaki ni yetu, sio yenyewe kusoma.
Msome muelewe kabisa. And I hope you guys are revising the past papers so that tukisoma kitu kama hii mnaangalia mnasema yenyewe hii mwalimu alisema tunaweza jibu. You try to answer them. Ndio? Sawa. Kama hamna swali tena, si tutamaliza darasa? Or what do you think?